there's two bits to this game. You fight for 3 quarters and then what happened at the end. Which one's going to give you the most to work with for what you have to do next?
Both. We were obviously really happy with the way that we were tracking for 3 quarters. We thought we were in the game. And our response even in the third quarter where it looked like they had some momentum for our boys to dig in and give ourselves an opportunity to win the game at 3-quarter time, we're really happy with. But we just weren't happy with the way that we finished. We got smashed at clearance, smashed at inside 50s. The positive in the last quarter, I did like the fact that we tried to win the game and not just hang in there and lose by 3 or 4 goals. We wanted to try and win the game, so we might have coughed up a couple of goals that we probably didn't have to, but it was in the right spirit. We wanted to try and get back and win the game rather than, like I said, just peter out and have an honourable loss. So, we're really disappointed with the way that we finished, but we'll look at some of the reasons why we're in the game up until 3-quarter time.
So what do you learn of the group when it went the other way, though?
We're not up to that standard at the moment. I think they're a top 4 team right now, and we've got 6 or 7 players that haven't played 5 games of footy. So the experience that Caleb Smith and Tommy Brown and Seth Campbell, we've got guys that are James Trezise is playing his 4th game of footy. For them to come across and play at a hostile environment in a really intense game of footy, is going to hold us in good stead. So we'll learn from that, but at the same time, we'll have real clear understanding of that's the level we need to get to, and we need to get there really fast.
What did you like most about the first half, the first 3 quarters, the ball movement in particular?
Yeah, it was, and we have worked on our ball movement. We want to attack the game. We had been giving up way too many scores from our back end, so we've tidied that up for the last 3 or 4 games. So all phases. I thought our midfield crew got off to a slow start. They smashed us at clearance of the first part of the first quarter, and those numbers ended up being pretty even by 3-quarter time. So the adjustments and the leadership around all phases, I thought as I said, up until that last quarter, we're pretty pleased.
What's the go with Nack?
We subbed him out. He was going down for concussion test for 15 minutes, so that took out half of the last quarter anyway. So we decided to sub him. I don't know the results of that right now, but I think he most likely will go into concussion protocol. So even that, we gave Samson the opportunity. We're about to sub him. He had a sore ankle as well, so we're about to put the paperwork through for that. And so he had to obviously finish the game, and touch wood, he should be okay. But the big skipper will go into the protocols.
Obviously got a lot of guys out at the moment. How do you feel like some of those young guys are actually tracking getting these games into their belts?
There's, like I said, there's some positives, and they'll learn from a really good team today. So we'll just review the game really honestly, like we have been over the past little bit, and we just want to win. And as I said, I was wrapped with the way that our mindset around the last quarter to try and win the game and not just have an honourable loss. But our boys are hurting. Our fans expect a lot from us, and so do we. I'd hope that up until 3-quarter time they were proud of our performance, but we've just got to get better and be able to finish off games better.
Walking into a new group, all the injuries you've taken, what have you learned about the depth of your squad?
We're learning a lot, and that's the silver lining, and I'm always going to look at that. And I highlighted the 6 or 7 young players that had that opportunity to play today at a hostile environment and in a highly intense game. So that's always going to be our silver lining, getting those games into those players. But as I've said all along, when everyone's available, we'll play our best team. So Nick Vlauston and Tim Tarrant, I hope they'll be available next week, and they'll come back into a team. But while we're going through this, I think we only had 3 or 4 players on our list that we could choose from that didn't get a game today. So that side of it, we're really proud of our players and proud of the way they're fighting. But at the same time, we just need to get better.
Does it allow the opportunity to expose people in different roles to see what they might have in them?
Yeah, we did, and we gave Liam Baker an opportunity to go and play on Zach Butters today, and Tom Brown went forward. So we'll try little things like that, but at the same time, it's all going to be around performance and trying to win. It's not around just randomly trying things to get us through the end of the season. We're trying things to make our team better, and I thought Brownie's performance, his first time, he trained for 1 week as a forward, and he didn't look out of place, so he did some nice things, and he'll just get better for that run. So, as I said, Caleb Smith today looked like an AFL player in his second game of footy, so yeah, we'll keep giving him the opportunity while we're going through this.
To open the door on the Dustin Martin issue of the week, he did travel to New Zealand?
He did, yeah. The week before, he had some time away. His back was a bit crook, so he's come back, and he'll hopefully train this week and hopefully be available for the Collingwood game. So, yeah, he was a bit sore the other day when he did get back and couldn't finish training. So we need a full week of training so he can be available, whatever that is.
Do you understand how someone would ask him if he's got a bad back, why would you do long haul travel?
Don't really care what other people say. He needed some time away, and he wasn't going to be available to play. So he got away and spent some time with family, and he'll come back into our program and try to get fit for the next game.
Was Nank, how did he hurt himself? Was that in a tackle or?
To be fair, I didn't see it. As I said, we were about to get the paperwork to go a different way, and then we found out he was going down for a scat test, and so we just pulled that lever. So yeah, I haven't spoken to Doc about it. Haven't seen the incident, but he was pretty handy for us for the first 3 quarters. So we did miss him.
Deep into your first year of coaching, how do you feel about it now after waiting so long to do it?
About
Being a senior coach.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, as I've said all along, we're going through a lot right now, and some coaches go through this in their second or third year. I'm going through it in my first year, but I wouldn't ask for anything else. I'm learning as I'm going. I hate losing. I can get frustrated. I got frustrated today, and but I just feel like I said, I can see the silver lining while we're going through this. I feel like our supporters would be proud of our performance for parts of the game, but as I said, we're not resting on our laurels. We want to win games of footy, and we feel like that's not too far away. But yeah, we'll keep training hard and make sure we finish off the season strongly.
What's it demanding most of you, though?
Oh, it's just the management of that whole thing, dealing with guys that are going through adversity and injury, and yeah, making sure that we can keep our players up and finish the season strongly. So yeah, the demands are the same whether you win or lose, but I'm just trying to make sure that we finish the season strongly. All good.